Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about my favorite plant for the longest time, and it is the Syngonium podophyllum albo-variegatum. It's also called as Syngonium variegata or also goose foot. But this plant that I had purchased it for rupees 50 only from a roadside vendor. In fact, she forced me to pick this plant and I was little reluctant. This is my initial years of gardening because I had not seen this plant in any of the nurseries in Goa. So I was wondering like why it kind of. But then once I got it home and tried to ID it, I was surprised because rupees 50 for this plant is like third cheap. It is like really inexpensive, and after so many years, after so many cuttings, so many propagations, here it is back and beautiful. Yes, I always tell you about how to take care about this plant or any plant with reference to the soil, with reference to watering, the sunlight, and the fertilizer. But something very unique about this plant, which many of you all may not know, is that this plant is an air purifying plant. It is not used just for decorative purpose, but they also have the ability to cleanse the air, and it breathes in, they say, and act as an anti-pollutant. So this means that this plant has the capacity to reduce air pollution. Okay, and as far as I remember what I read, it absorbs this pollutants into their leaves, and these toxins which it absorbs goes directly to the root zone where it transforms these pollutants into nutrients for the plant. This was amazing. Imagine you have a plant that is absorbing all kinds of air pollutants and it is transforming the same into nutrients for itself. I was mighty impressed. So that is the reason that I said let me talk about Syngonium and especially this favorite plant to you. So from here on, I'll tell you about its care. Caring for this plant is a very easy cakewalk, you can say. Now, with regards to the light, it cannot be exposed to direct sunlight because it's going to burn its leaves. So it would be better to give it bright indirect sunlight. Watering has to be when the soil, the topmost layer of the soil goes dry. So you can slightly wait for the soil to dry out in the middle of two waterings. Okay, you can prune off the leaves as and when you feel they're growing out of shape, and propagation would be through cutting. You can just take it and put it in water, wait for the root system to develop, and then pot it in a soil mixture of equal quantities of coco peat, vermicompost and garden soil. This is a mixture that I had used for this plant. Fertilizing you can do once every month with your vermicompost, or you can use some DAP, a few granules of the same. But otherwise it does not require much fertilizing, and I have not seen any pest attack for this plant. Well, these are the only tips that I can tell you about. Thank you so much for watching. I see you again. Bye.